Welcome to this demonstration of the Safety Reporting System by EnPro Learning. Before we show you the SRS, we would like to take a few minutes to talk about what it does and why it is important to an effective safety program. What is the SRS? The Safety Reporting System is an incident management software that aims to streamline and automate organizational health and safety data. SRS is a data warehouse for what is required for OSHA reporting, but it is so much more. SRS is a customizable web-based system that helps drive safety response performance through immediate incident communication and corrective action follow-up. It is a communication tool that a safety director can use to make sure that the care management process is completed. Our goal is to care for our injured employees so that they will want to return to work, and to make sure that their work environment is safe when they do return. We also want to make sure that this particular injury never happens again in that location or in any other company location. SRS automates our care management process with email notifications and reminders. SRS increases communication, accountability, and efficiency. Corrective and preventive actions can be assigned to managers, employees, and safety action teams. Notifications regarding past due injury reporting procedures and corrective actions ensure that incident investigation and mitigation occurs on time. The SRS dashboard helps EHS directors see the status of those tasks at a glance so that they can identify and fix bottlenecks. All SRS users have access to real-time performance metrics. Those charts and graphs can be customized beyond the basic setup to meet your business needs. Your company might have different names and acronyms for different metrics, or your company might have historical records of metrics that need to continue. The SRS website is hosted on Microsoft Azure with 2 data centers. We have a contractor who actively monitors, manages, and maintains the SRS sites for our clients, including all 6 EnPro Industries divisions. Because we are on the same SRS system, EnPro is committed to its success in a secure and fully functional environment. EnPro Industries also has locations in Europe and has designed SRS to be GDPR compliant for the European Union privacy rules. SRS was designed by EHS professionals at EnPro Industries, and it is used in our own operations for much more than injury reporting. SRS handles first aid cases, safety opportunities, and behavior-based safety observations. We want to capture as much proactive data as we can for our safety action teams to analyze and address. Now that you know more about why we use SRS, let's take a basic guided tour of the interface itself. This is the SRS Homepage dashboard. It looks relatively plain and straightforward. We are not into lots of bells and whistles. We want this to be simple to navigate. This page can be customized to your company's logo, colors, and branding to make it look pretty. On this page, you'll see the most important safety tracking metrics for your company. SRS is designed with the EnPro safety system in mind, but it can be adjusted if your company has not fully implemented that yet. Some of the metrics we track include the medical treatment case rate, the lost time case rate, corrective actions, and days without injuries. You can also get an instant analysis of injuries by body part, the facilities with the most injuries, and other charts and graphs. Keep in mind that this homepage is a demo design. We can change it for your company's colors, logo, images, and welcome text. The URL address can be customized with your company's brand name, .srs.com. This is the main menu for SRS. It is divided into 4 categories: incident investigation, corrective actions, work observations, and performance metrics. Incident investigation is part of our care management process. We will show you how to add incidents later, but this section will guide you through how we investigate and act to mitigate and prevent future incidents. The corrective actions section tracks immediate and root cause corrective actions for better communication and accountability in order to prevent future injuries. You can add corrective actions during the injury investigation recording process. Work observations are part of our Safety First behavior-based safety program. Later on, we'll show you how to add and report observations. They are tied to our follow-up actions. In the Performance Metrics tab, we show you some of our data summaries and reports. The data that we collect satisfies OSHA reporting requirements, but we also collect data for continuous improvement efforts. We think of performance metrics and behavior observations as objective data for quality management, just as we would for our operations. To add an injury incident, let's click on the Add Incident tab in the menu. On this page, you fill out all of the incident information. SRS classifies incident type according to our safety system approach. This means that an incident could be a reportable injury, a near miss, incidents away from work, or safety opportunities. At EnPro, we have a 24-hour reporting time limit to help prevent injuries from reoccurring during the next shift at a plant. All of our input names are customizable and can meet your organization's needs. Once the incident data is saved, you would see a new screen with a green check mark at the top to indicate success. A new incident number is recorded, and a summary of the incident is on the Incident Details tab. The next 4 tabs are designed to walk you through the incident investigation process. With Incident Details, you input information regarding an incident. This is the summary. The Injured Personnel tab is where you would enter information regarding any employee that has been injured. This includes any injuries that would be on or off the clock. Witness information can be input into the Witness Personnel tab. This is similar to the Injured Personnel tab. For corrective actions, you can enter any actions or steps you want to take in order to prevent the accident from happening again in the future. Corrective actions can be immediate solutions, or they can be long-term goals to work towards. In the Files tab, you can upload any videos or images that are related to the incident. So let's click on the Injured Personnel tab. To add injured personnel, you input them one at a time by clicking on Add Personnel. You can upload employee data to SRS, which allows you to select an employee from a search and autofill information fields, as you can see here. Some data boxes will appear or disappear depending upon your answers to the check boxes and the questions. For any incident classification, you can click on Definitions, and you will see a separate page with explanations. The next tab is the Manage Injury Information tab. Here you can select the body part and the nature of the injury. This data collection is important for examining trends and identifying hazards. Items in these menus can be changed to account for different hazards and equipment that are specific to your location. For example, you might not have forklifts, but you might have drill presses. You remember we talked about tracking corrective actions. You can add a corrective action here immediately rather than waiting for a separate entry screen. Just click the Save button and then the Corrective Action button. You will be taken to a new page, and here you can input the description of the corrective action. Once you're done, you can click Continue, and you'll be taken to the File Attachment screen. On this File Attachment screen, we encourage you to take videos or photos of the location area as it was when the incident occurred. Also, take videos and photos of the area after it is cleaned up and mitigated. If there are no files to attach, you can select this incident has no files and move on. Once you have finished uploading the files, you can move on to the Witness Personnel tab. Again, this process is similar to adding injured personnel. Click on Add Personnel and fill out the required fields. When you click on the Corrective Actions tab in the menu, it should already be populated with the immediate action that we recorded earlier, in this case for non-slip shoes. You can add a long-term corrective action for a root cause, either during the Witness Personnel entry or by clicking this Corrective Action tab. Add the corrective action and select Root Cause from the drop-down menu. Again, this menu of root causes could be adjusted for the specifics of your location. At the end, you will see a verification tab. When you see this, the SRS will send the email notifications to all superiors and safety team members corresponding to the location, as well as corporate headquarters staff if your company has more than one location. This is the part of our safety system that ensures everyone in safety leadership knows whenever an injury occurs. Opportunities are also routed to safety action teams and to safety managers for consideration and implementation. After you finish reporting an accident or any other corrective actions, you can move on to the Work Observations form. To do so, you can go to the main menu and click Add Observation on the left-hand side of the menu. You'll see a different looking screen here for work observations. If you scroll down, you will find the discussion section. This section has questions that are important to a successful behavior-based safety program. The BBS observations should not be audits. They should encourage discussion and interaction with the employees involved in the task. After filling out the form, click Save and Add Observation at the bottom of the screen, and your observation will be added to the system. You can view all observations for your facility by clicking on the Manage Observations tab in the menu on the left, in the main menu. The last section is the performance metrics. Performance metrics is comprised of the number of incidents per month related to a facility or a division. In data summaries, you can compare metrics that we track monthly for each facility location. These reports can be exported to spreadsheets for presentations, and they can be further analyzed with graphs. The reports section, basic canned reports, but custom reports can be programmed for an additional cost. The basic reports include reactive metrics, transitional metrics, and predictive metrics. Predictive metrics are the most helpful as they get us to think about injury prevention rather than responding to an injury event. Multiple months can be selected for viewing, but they must be downloaded as spreadsheets. Through the archived data section, data from other systems can be uploaded to SRS and accessed on screen. However, only SRS compatible fields are included in these reports. If you would like custom fields for your company, we can do that at an additional cost. To sum up our demo today, why would you want to use SRS for your safety data management? Hopefully you've seen that it is simple to use. If this is not a simple system, then no one will use it, especially if you have people out in the field who have mobile devices friendly, and it is also customizable. We can adapt the SRS to fit your essential needs. SRS is process-driven. It guides managers and supervisors through the incident investigation process and the corrective actions. This improves both care management and injury prevention. This is because SRS was designed as a communications tool. It increases effectiveness and accountability. SRS is proactive. Now you can include predictive metrics like near misses and safety opportunities. SRS has simple data analysis. You can identify trends for your prevention efforts. And if you want to take a deep dive, you can export all of the raw data and process it in Excel. Finally, we made SRS to be cost effective. It's created by EHS professionals on budgets. So if you're interested in pricing, or if you have specific questions about SRS, please contact us to schedule a conference call. We can also do a live screen share demo for you. Just call EnPro Learning System 704-371-1459. That's 704-371-1459. You're also welcome to email info@enprolearning.com.